Hello, you all. As planned yesterday or in the previous lesson, I said that I'm going to be talking about the key of G major. Trust me, for beginners, it is one of the easiest keys, to be honest. And let's jump right in. I've told you last time that once you know a key properly, you already have half of the next key because the previous keys are teaching you what's going to learn next in a way or another. That is why I've started by teaching you first the four fundamental chords of every key, of every natural key. Why? Because by the end of everything, you're gonna be able to play the remaining chords of every key. It means I'm gonna show it to you practically today. We are in the key of G. I've taught you how to play G major. That's gonna be our first one. Remember, we're playing with we're starting with the musical alphabet as well as the musical numbers or figures. So first one is G major. You already know how it works. I've taught you in different videos. Just like this. Sorry. And remember, on the right hand, you're gonna play from the sixth string to the first string. Very easy, very simple, very practical. And we're gonna move to our fourth, which is C major. And again, I've taught you this. That was the first key we've ever learned. And remember, the first chord was C major, which was like this. So very easy as well. Remember. Second, and then here you play from the fifth to the first one. Very easy. Come on. Now we're gonna move to our fifth chord. Again, that is another one. We've learned it. That was the second key and the second chord we've learned during this series of guitar lessons. And it was D major. That's our fifth in the key of G. Just like this. Remember, I've spoken about the small triangle over here. And on the right hand, you start from the fourth string to the first one because the fourth string is the D open string anyways. And to top it off, we're gonna finish by, in my opinion, the easiest chord for a beginner level. It's gonna be E minor because that is our sixth minor in the key of G. It's E minor. Very simple. We're on the second fret. We're gonna use the middle finger here on the fifth string, second fret, and the third finger on the fourth string, second fret. So we play from the sixth string to the first one. Why? Because the sixth string, it is the low open E string. Remember, we have two E's. The first one is the low E and the high E. But now we're playing the chord of E minor. It means we're gonna play everything because every string you see here is part of the chord. It's part of the key. It's part of the G major scale. So it's not gonna go wrong. You basically start like this. That's E minor. And we go back to the first one. That was the main chord, the chord of the key, of course, which is G. I've spoken about it last time. I said the third finger is gonna be in the third fret, first sixth string on the sixth string, and then the middle finger is gonna be in the second fret on the fifth string, and the pinky is gonna be in the same fret as the third finger, but it's gonna be on the first string. So they're gonna be a line just like this, the one at the top, the one at the bottom. And again, another reason why, because this string is the low E, this one is the high E. So it's the same thing. Every note you have here, above or at the bottom, they're the same thing. There is no difference. It's just this one's gonna be high, the other one's gonna be low. Let me prove it to you. And so on. That's why we got this. And I wanna add for you a bonus because these are the four chords you need in order to be playing in G major as a beginner. and you can play thousands of songs. To be honest, you can play a lot of trending songs, especially pop songs, even some of the gospel music, whatever you want, K-pop. Most of genres really use just full chords, and they just play around with the chord progression. But it's very easy. I'm gonna show you something. On the first lesson, when I was teaching in the key of C major, I've taught you how to play F major. I know it's not part of this lesson, but I just want to show you because it actually shows you where the G I'm gonna present to you takes its origin. F major was like this. This finger was pressing these two strings. This one was going on the third, this one on the fourth, and we started playing from the fourth to the first one. So if you move this shape, this exact shape, a whole tone forward, that is G major. It's another type, it's another way of playing G major chords. Very easy. And this is a bonus, remember, it's a bonus because the lesson is already over. This one was very easy because it's the easiest key, to be honest. And if you also want to play G a different way, just for fun, it's gonna be a little more challenging, but it's cool. You can take again the F major bar chord, you just move it a whole tone away, and you literally got a G major chord, bar chord. I know it's challenging because the whole finger is pressing all the strings starting from the sixth string to the first one, but that's not a problem. With time, you're gonna get accustomed to it. So that is all for today's lesson. I know it was short, but if you didn't get anything properly, you can just let me know in the comment section. Ask me questions via my email if you don't wanna write in a comment. My email is in my biography in the description of the YouTube channel, or you can just DM me. For the rest, please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't, because a lot of you are watching my videos but are not subscribing. So if you want to help the community grow, you also want to encourage me more, just please subscribe. That's it for today. The next lesson is going to be the key of A major. Then we're going to be left with another one, which is going to be the key of B major, and we're done with the 7 natural keys. Afterwards, we're going to jump into another exciting lesson. Stay tuned. Ciao.